Good morning, everyone. George here at eminipicks.com on Friday, July 29th. It's about 8:42 in the morning here. Market just started trading. I apologize I wasn't able to send out the newsletter. We had some power outages this morning, and I didn't think I was even going to trade. But just about 10 minutes ago, I was able to get on, and just as the market opened. So basically, what we're looking here, the reason I turned this on was crazy here a little bit in the morning. Pre-market opened up, and as you can tell, we're heading to the south. But what caught my eye was this right here. Let me actually shut off my crosshairs. What caught my eye was this right here. This inside bar here forming. We still don't have anything yet. Just I started the video just to I saw this, and I think this is going to be a great reversal area here. The range is, we're looking at a 5-minute of the E-mini S&P. The range is high. I mean, this bar here is from 1285 all the way to almost 1280. So it they're big stops here. So this is not something that you want to trade right off the bat. But I just wanted to show you here this inside bar that's being created here. So no setup yet. But it looks like it's a great reversal coming up if it does pan out and signal and trigger. Basically, this bar came down, retraced halfway, closed right up here about the 2/3 level from the top, and this bar, well, we'll see what this bar does here, but it should show us some movement, something going on here, because it's creating some havoc over here. There's a lot of buying pressure coming in here. Sellers trying to push it down. The buyers have come in, as you can tell. If you look down here at my my breakdown, there's a lot of sellers in the market, but the market's not going anywhere. So that's an indication to me that something's going on, something's going to happen. Here's another. You see, this is considered an inside bar. The next bar is created here, and we'll see what that does. Again, it's not something that we would trade based on our sort of theory, because the range is so long. Where do you put your stop? But I just wanted to show you that's once you look at price action, you start seeing some key things that'll give you some reversal indications. So I'll pause the video, and we'll come back, and we'll see in a minute. All right, everyone, we're back. Few bars got created here, as you can see. The inside bar that we initially talked about when I first started the video. Look at this hammer bar here. Very, very bullish. Notice it ended right on top of its range. There's no tail up top, the long tail down. So a lot of fights coming in here, as you can tell down here. A lot of fights coming in here. Market was only able to go there. The inside bar, which started giving us clues, that's why I started the video. This very bullish bar. There's really nothing we can do here, though, because if we think that's bullish and we're going to get in the market, where do we put our stops? Put our stops here, or do we put our stops here? And we're this bar itself, 83.5, and we're at 70. I mean, our stops are way too big. So my suggestion, what I'm gonna do is just wait it out. If we're bullish, and we make it up here, I'll wait for another bar to signal it, and then jump in. We might take some heat because it might come back and retouch here, but the length of this is too long for it to be. The risk to reward ratio isn't that good, so we'll just wait it out and see, and basically see what this bar does give us a clue of where the market's going to go, if we are going to stay bullish or not. Basically, normally if this bar wasn't that long, we'd jump in a quarter, a tick, quarter point right above this bar, which would get us in the market, and hopefully for the long for 8 to 10 ticks. So we'll see what this bar does here, and then we'll come back in a few minutes and see how it pans out. Here we are back again, guys. The market, this bar just finished, and basically more reasonable stop here. We have a order to put us in the market one tick above this bar here. Once it triggers, we'll be in long. More reasonable. There it goes. We're in the market. Basically looking here as our stop, and this is the only heat we'll be taking. Bullish reversal bar here. We saw this bar here. I waited for this bar because the stop is way too long here. It's more risk reward. This is a 1-to-1 risk ratio. Hopefully we'll be able to get 12 ticks out of here. 10 to 12 depending what kind of momentum it gets and depending what it does up here. And right now my stop is 87 and a half, I think it is right now. We'll see how we're actually out. There we go. Quick momentum. Actually did it in one bar, not even like 30 seconds. Did we probably a minute that we were in the market. Never took any heat. Notice we got in here and never retraced back down. This was already created. So it was good that we waited all the way to get to this bar. The problem with jumping in here, we could have got in, we could have got more points, but see how it's retracing here a little bit? What happens is there's no stop placement. Where are you going to place it? Here? It's just not a viable entry. So patience is key. Wait for this bar. Yeah, I know it was another 5 minutes, and 5 minutes in trading is an eternity, but patience. Basically, this was our signal bar, if you will. Well, this actually was our signal bar. This wasn't our trigger. This was our trigger here where we got in, but basically waiting for this one so we can get a better risk to reward ratio. If we would have gone the opposite way because of this resistance right up here, then we would have just been here and we would have been done with that trade. Not too much to lose. And I personally, my stop, I would have seen if it would have retraced how the market was taking it right about here. I would have got out here if I saw some kind of movement down. But this would be your normal stop, if you will, which is still a 3-point stop, but it was more manageable. I mean, I personally would have, if this thing would have came back down and gone 1 tick below this high, then I know the momentum's not there. Obviously, the momentum was there because we got our 10 ticks right off the bat on one bar. So this is a good trade. It was just I turned it on when I saw this inside bar, the recording, and I said this could be a good position to start recording and see how the market plays out. Good reversal. This is a textbook inside bar, big hammer here. I mean, very bullish, very, very bullish. And we got a little doji, if you will, here, but it was still a higher close, so that still gives us some bullish. That was just there was so much buying and selling pressure here that it needed a minute or 5 minutes to regroup. But as you can tell, momentum was there. This bar's still going on. We went up really, really quick and got our 10 ticks for today. So hope that was educational. eminipicks.com. Go to the website, see our videos, and see how we do it. And come join us. We're working on a trading room, chat room, and hopefully we can get that up and running soon. And then you guys can join us and see how we do this live So eminipicks.com, Friday, July 29th. Remember, news all over the place going on because of this debt ceiling. So uh, have your stops. Keep your eyes on the market because these things will turn around in a second. Until this debt ceiling stuff is resolved, it's going to be very, very volatile days. So eminipicks.com. We'll if we want to talk to you, have a good weekend, and then we'll see you on Monday. Take care.